Good afternoon, Memorial basketball fans. I'm Charles Strayer.
And I'm Teddy Harless.
And we are back for week 2 of our basketball analysis video. We're going to kick it right off. It's the moment you've all been waiting for with boys basketball.
And let's get right into it. Boys basketball off to a 3-0 start, winning against Oshkosh West, Appleton West, and DC Everest.
They're planning on continuing their streak against Hudson, and it has been a great start on all sides of the stat sheet.
Yeah, it's been really phenomenal. We've won against all our teams a combined 242 to 171, and that has really been due to us really killing it in terms of efficiency, and especially efficiency from deep, with 53.7% from the field and a whopping 50% from three.
Unheard of at the high school level, and I sincerely hope it continues. No sign of it stopping though, so long as junior Cooper Jesperson is leading the front. He was a force to be reckoned with back last year as a sophomore, but now it is only getting better. That class of 25 is solid. We got Wesleyan Boga, Bryce Hedke, Julius Clark. These guys are making a big difference here. Jesperson is averaging 26.7 points a game by himself. Clark with 14.7, Wesley with 15.3. It has been a great start for this junior class.
Yeah, you can't say enough about them, really. They've been doing well in efficiency, like I said, but also they've been doing great with rebounding. We've out-rebounded teams we're playing 95 to 58 rebounds. That's just fantastic.
Now, in terms of this week's games, we've got Hudson here for our home opener this Tuesday, which will have likely already happened at the time of this video's release. Now, as far as we can tell from here in the past, Hudson's got a 1-1 record and is typically low scoring. Hopefully that should pair nicely with our 3-point scoring offense. And hopefully we start off the boys basketball Eagles Nest debut with a big win.
And then next we'll be taking it on the road to face the Rice Lake Warriors. And hopefully we can keep this hot streak going and continue to stay undefeated.
Here's hoping. Moving on to girls basketball, we've had some triumph and we've had some trials here in the past week. We're going to be going over the Tuesday home game against River Falls and the Friday away game against Hudson.
And starting off with the game against River Falls, we continued the trend of increasing our field goal percentage inside the arc, especially inside the paint, where we got about 60% of our buckets to fall.
And not to say I told you so. However, we here at Eagle Eye think that we did a pretty good job accurately predicting how impactful a certain Rayna Welsch was going to be on this team.
What a game.
You have got that right. 32 points, 24 rebounds, insanity. She was crazy. At one point had almost as many points as the entire other team's roster combined. It was nuts. Now, having her under the rim, getting those rebounds, just giving the offense a chance to reset, that is great, especially for when we've been a little bit of on the struggle bus here when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc and such. It is great to have that reliability underneath, and that really was the difference maker at home.
Yeah, she really helped the team out in getting more rebounds, greater inside the arc field goal percentage, and all around just a great game.
For sure. In control the whole time. It felt we were very comfortable at home.
Moving on to Hudson, we continued to struggle a little bit on the road. We haven't been doing as well in those road games. Now, we did win against Holman, but it was only by 6 points. We have really done a lot better at home.
I will say that, yeah. And what we need to be looking at here to really analyze this loss and break down what went wrong is that no one player was really standing out. We had single digits across the board for all the starters and everyone. It just really wasn't a best game for any of the girls out there.
Yeah, we struggled with field goal percentage both inside and outside of the arc, with us only having a 28% field goal percentage and only 9% from three.
That's something that is going to need to change, particularly in those tougher road games. Like, we were able to do very well with rebounds in the first 3 games, but this one, it really showed that if we're not able to get those, we're going to need to start hitting some from behind the arc. The close range scheme has been working out pretty well in general, but in order to really become a more balanced and formidable force on the offensive side, we are going to need to get those shot percentages up.
Mm-hmm. And whether it's inside the arc from 3, we just can't afford to be shooting only 28% from the field in any night.
In addition, 2 of the Hudson players were able to put up 17 points against us. We are going to have to start shutting down those big scorers as well. Defensively, that's something I think we're going to have to look out for the most.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news, though, as we still are winning most of our games. We have a 3-1 record, which...
Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, so here's hoping we can bounce back from the loss and get things back and moving good.
Yeah, absolutely. As a whole, I think girls basketball had a great week. The good outweighed the bad for sure. Just, some things to look at for Hudson. A little bit of a wake-up call maybe, but I think we are far better off for it having had the week that we had.
Couldn't agree more.
Looking ahead for the girls this next week, we've got an away game at Rice Lake.
Yeah, they've been a really high-powered offense. They've scored a lot of points and won a lot of not close at all games.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, averaging over 70 points. Little concerning, but I think this is an excellent opportunity to get our road game mojo back and kind of take control here coming back from the loss. I think this is going to really show a lot of strength to be able to come back and hopefully win big away.
Yeah, we're going to really need to bounce back from our tough road performances in the first 2 games and have a performance like we've had both games at home.
I've got no doubt it'll be a great game.
That's all we've got. We're looking at a great week of MHS basketball ahead.
And as always, go Aves!
Hi everybody, I'm Aidan Rickert, Eagle Eyes, Other Guy. If you're interested in more MHS sports content, be sure to check out our TikTok, Instagram, and check out some of the other videos on our YouTube channel. And while you're at it, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more. Go Aves!